Hey, Warren,
ML.
how was your set?
Oh, thanks for asking. It was great, man. I usually start with a poison ivy bit and I go right into Walgreens.
Totally.
I flipped it. I flipped it tonight for the first time ever. I just did it. And I'm telling you, it made the set 10 times better. I'm onto something. It's like, I think I got it. Like I got the thing. Well, you're not listening to me. What?
What?
You're looking at my ear.
No. Yes. What happened to your ear?
It's cauliflower ear. I wrestled. I thought you knew that.
No, I've never noticed it before. Well, why didn't you wear the earmuffs?
Well, because you don't wear ear muffs in wrestling, you wear headgear now. And sometimes I did, but sometimes you don't. It's what happens in college wrestling.
Were you good?
Yeah,
How good?
I was good.
Did you go to the Olympics?
No,
Who'd you play for?
Missouri.
Were they good?
Yeah, like top 25 maybe. I mean, they're really good now. When I was wrestling, we had a few good guys. We didn't have a lot of good guys around my weight.
Mm.
So my senior year, oh, this is a good story. So my coach brings in this guy to work out with me.
Uh-huh.
All my coach said was, Warren, you need more competition. We're going to bring in this guy named Steve. He's a local farmer. He used to
Oh,
wrestle back in the day. He was
shit.
real good. Like, that's all he said. So I'm like, all right, I'll wrestle Farmer Steve. And the first day he shows up and he's old. He's like
Oh.
40 something. You know, when you're 20, you're like, I'm not going to wrestle that guy. I'll play checkers with him or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
So
no.
for the first hour of practice, Steve just sits down and watches us, and he's wearing like these old school wrestling shoes and like old gray shorts. And at one point, coach says, all right, guys, time to go live. Warren wrestle Steve. I go, Steve, you want to warm up or something? So he just stands up all like creaky like. He slaps his left leg. He slaps his right leg. And he's just like, let's go. I'm like, I'm a Division I college athlete. This guy obviously has no idea what he's doing. He's old. I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
They blow the whistle. Steve jumps about a foot and a half in the air. He grabs me by my chin and my head. He throws me on the mat and proceeds to beat me. Like, when I say beat me, I don't mean he scored more points than me. He physically beat me. It was like he beat me over the head with me. Okay. Come to find out, Steve was on the Olympic team in 1980. Nobody told me that. Do you know what happened in 1980, Mel?
No.
We boycotted. We didn't go. And apparently Steve was still angry about it. I was on the bottom like, Steve, I'm not Jimmy Carter. I had nothing to do with that situation. I know you're angry about it, but ripping my arm out of my socket for the 20 minutes doesn't fix it. You were probably not even born in 1980. That summer, the Olympics were in Moscow. Okay. And the Russians invaded Afghanistan earlier in the year. And our President Carter said, if they don't get out of Afghanistan, we're not going to the Olympics. What he could have done was just sent Steve to Afghanistan. He would have handled that situation in about 5 minutes. The Russians were, no more Steve. We quit. Very bad man, Steve. He very bad man. He jump up, down, grab entire Russian army by chin head, beat them overhead. No more. You have Afghanistan. Have Russia. We quit. No more. No more Steve. Yeah. So anyways, we were talking about my set earlier. The Walgreens thing, I'm telling you, Mel, starting with it is going to be the key to the entire set.
Oh, good.